So for this project, I started with a real cute pumpkin mold. I mixed up my resin. I put some orange mica powder in the resin, and I also took some Michael's Chunky glitter and dumped a whole bunch of that in. I just love glitter. And it just makes the pumpkins look so pretty. I mixed that all in, and then I dumped it into the pumpkin molds. It cured overnight, and then the next morning I demolded them, and these are super cute pumpkins. The resin I'm using for this project is Naked Fusion. It's the new and improved formula. It's VOC free, and it has better UV resistant properties than the original version. They do suggest you warm this up in hot water, the whole resin bottle, for 10 to 15 minutes. It's super easy to work with and works well with molds. Mix the resin with the Snowflake Eye Candy mica powder, and this is super pretty. And the total amount of resin I ended up using was about 10 ounces. It does take quite a bit of resin to totally cover up that top metal piece, and here I ended up mixing up some more, so I think it was about a total of 10 ounces. Then if your resin seems too translucent, you can always sprinkle some chunky glitter over the very top to hide the metal underneath, but I did add some chunky glitter to the rest of this resin, and it seemed to cover it just fine. Here I think my mica powder is opaque enough, but I do take some of the chunky white glitter. It's so pretty, the white iridescent glitter from Michael's, and I do sprinkle a little on top. And then I take the pumpkins that I made earlier in the video, and I just place them all around the edges. And this is something you have to come back to frequently, because some of them did start to slip, and I would have to keep on pushing them back up. It might be better if you wait until it gels a little bit. And then I take some of the chunky orange glitter from Michael's also and sprinkle that on top. Next day, I just go ahead and pop it out of the mold, and it really turned out cute. I love the way it turned out. Hey everybody, I think this turned out so cute. I actually did a few of these last year, only the decorations on them were flat. I did some for fall and some for Christmas, so check out those other videos. And those turned out real cute too, but I thought it would be so cool if we could have these standing up like that, and I thought, why not? So the paper towel holder fits in it fine, and as long as you leave a little space between the pumpkins, it'll pull, the paper towel will pull right out like that. And then I thought you could use these for toilet paper holders too. You could put at least 3 rolls of toilet paper on there, I would think. But anyway, just a thought. So the other thing about it is I was kind of wishing that the pumpkins stood up just a tiny bit more. See how much they had to sink down. But at first I thought, well, maybe we could have let it gel up a little more, and then it would have stayed more toward the top. But then if it moved at all, it could leave a permanent mark and mess up your whole project. So the other thing I was thinking was maybe we could fill it 2/3 full, let it set overnight, and then the next day come back and put the last real thin coat, and then set those in that, and then maybe the pumpkins would sit up a little higher. Not that I think anything's wrong with this, but if you did want them to sit up a little bit higher, if you had something else that was maybe smaller and you wanted to make sure it was seen, the majority of it was seen. So that was just an idea. So the other thing is, this is with molds, the bottom is the top. So normally this would be the top of it. It has a nice smooth perimeter, and the bottom of it always has like a little lip on it on any molds, because it sinks in as it's setting, and some of it sticks to the side, and it just leaves a kind of a sharp edge, it can be. So I use something called the deburring tool. And the deburring tool is super easy. You just go right along the edge, and it just takes off that sharp edge. It's super, super easy to use. And somebody had told me about it on the YouTube channel, because I used to use a razor blade, and I think they thought maybe I was going to cut myself. They said, you got to get a deburring tool. So it comes in a package like this. You get it on Amazon, and I think it's under 10 bucks. It's really fairly inexpensive. And it comes with all these replacement blades, like 10 replacement blades too. So check that out. And what else did oh, the molds. So this bottom mold is a mold I've used at least a dozen or more times. And it looks like this. It's called a 9-inch mold on Amazon. And it's called a 9-inch mold, but it really has an 8-inch diameter because it has a 1/2 inch lip hanging over the side. So don't let that confuse you. And it works perfect for these, for the paper towel holders and other projects that I've done. And I'll show you the other projects up in the corner. But the other mold that I used is the pumpkin mold, which is super cute. It's a shiny mold. Make sure you get a shiny mold, not the matte, because you want a shiny finish, not a matte finish. And this is the pumpkins. I think they are so cute. And that is Michael's Chunky Glitter. Michael's has some really nice chunky glitter. It's about 10 bucks for their big container of it. And a lot of times you'll see sales, buy one, get one 50% off. So check that out. And so anyway, all in all, I think it turned out cute. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. If you do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. If you enjoyed the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I try to put out a video every week. If you hit the bell, it'll notify you when my next video comes out. And have the Facebook page going. Come join us there. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.